Om Shrim Hrim Shrim Mahalakshmi Namaha. So, it is good to know that if we are in any negative emotions, if we feel anything negative, if we feel unpleasant, if we feel jealous or greedy or sad or upset or angry or whatever it is, then we can observe the sensations in the body, see where it is, and then the energy flows upward again. We can turn the downward flow of energy into the upward flow. And then the negative emotions stop and the positive ones come up. Isn't that nice to know? It's good, no? Such a simple and easy and effortless technique. So just the flow of your awareness is enough to turn the downward flow into the upward flow and to dissolve any negativity in your body and in your emotions. Just your awareness. That's the power of consciousness. So at the base of the spine, this chakra is called Muladhara chakra, the root chakra. And constantly the energy, the life energy, the prana in our body is rising and falling, rising and falling. We also call it Kundalini energy. This Kundalini energy is constantly going up and going down in our body. Now, when it is in the upward direction, then we have positive expression of this energy. And when the energy is going down in our body, then we have negative feelings which are associated with that. So, but it is the same energy which expresses itself in different forms. So in the Muladhara chakra, if the energy is rising up in our body, we have interest in life and enthusiasm. And we are curious about many things, we are interested in many things, and we are enthusiastic about whatever we are doing. So these signs are a sign that the energy is rising. You can see that in small children, no? They are so full of curiosity and have so much interest in life and so much enthusiasm. So that is a sign that the Muladhara chakra is open and the energy is flowing up. If the energy is blocked already in the first chakra, and if the first chakra is not open, that means all the other higher chakras are also blocked then there is no interest in anything. There is a state of depression or inertia or sadness and no interest in anything. One just wants to stay in bed and pull the blanket over your head, have nothing to do with the world, not even getting up. So that is a sign that the Muladhara chakra is blocked and you have no energy going through it. It is not alive. That means the energy is asleep at the bottom of the spine. Then you need to do something to come back to activity, to interest in life. Now let us look at the energy in the second chakra. Second chakra, Svadhisthana chakra, is also called the sacral chakra. There you have either creative energy or procreative energy. That means if the energy is rising up in your body, you have interest in creative projects. You want to create something. You're doing something. And that may be any kind of creativity. You may beautify your environment, or you may create a new project, or you may have new ideas in any field, art, music, in whatever is your talent. You have creative energy. And in the downward movement, it goes into sexual expression of the energy. So you cannot at the same time have a sexual contact and creativity. It's either creative energy or procreative energy. And now we go to the third chakra, which is in the navel area, Manipura chakra. In the navel energy, navel chakra, the energy expresses itself in 4 different forms. In the upward flow of energy, we have joy and generosity. You have joy in life, you're joyful, you're laughing, you're spreading joy, and you feel generous. And in the downward flow of energy, you have jealousy and greed. Now there again, you notice you cannot have both at the same time. You cannot have jealousy and be joyful at the same time, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Not possible. Either you're jealous or you're joyful. And you can also not have greed at the same time and be generous. It's also not possible. So, if you feel greedy or jealous in one moment, then you know, oh, my navel chakra is blocked and the energy is going down. Then observe that chakra for some time. Put the attention there, and you will see that the jealousy and the greed dissolves, and the energy flows up again, and then you come back to joy and generosity. Isn't that nice? It's good, no? So by observing the sensation in that chakra, you can turn the energy from the downward flow to the upward flow. That means you can turn from the negative to the positive emotion. Then you come to the Anahata chakra, which is the heart chakra. In the heart, we have 3 different expressions of this energy. You have either, love is in the heart, no? So you have either love, that is in the upward flow of energy, or you have fear or hatred. So you have this triangle. And the energy flows up through your heart chakra, you feel love. And then the heart becomes very warm and pleasant, feels nice, no? And if the energy flows down, then you may feel hatred against something or someone or a situation in your life, whatever it is, or fearfulness also sits in the heart chakra. Then again, the same rule. If you feel hatred or aversion against anything, or fear of anything, just close the eyes and observe the sensation in your heart area. And after some time you will feel that this block is getting removed and the energy starts flowing again. And you come out of that negative emotion and go back into love. And there also, you cannot have both. You cannot hate or fear somebody and at the same time love them. Isn't it? So, fear or hatred is love standing upside down. Now, we go further up. If you are full of love, then, and your energy goes further up, you come to a feeling of gratitude. And that is located in the throat area. In the throat area, the upward stream of energy expresses itself as gratitude. If the energy flows down, you will feel sadness, grumbling or sadness in the throat. Here again, you can't be both at the same time. You cannot be sad and grateful at the same time. Gratefulness comes out of joy and happiness and love. And in both cases, if you are very grateful or very sad, you may feel that you can't speak. You have some pressure on the throat. You are like choked. Have you seen that sometimes? If you're very grateful, you can't express yourself like that. You're like choked with gratitude. Or if you have tears of joy or tears of sadness, both is giving a pressure in the throat area. And then we go further up. Out of gratitude comes alertness, awareness, and that is located in the third eye chakra. That is this point between the eyebrows here. And in your body, in the head, it is the pineal gland, which sits directly in the center of your head. That is called the third eye also. There the energy expresses itself as alertness or anger. And you often see that people who are very, very alert and very sharp and who are, let's say, perfectionists, they are also prone to anger easily. If something is not perfect, then it flips around and they get angry. Have you noticed that? Right? So, it comes, third eye comes with a very sharp alertness and awareness, or with anger. And in both cases, you feel some tension here. Yeah? So if you want to concentrate on some problem or some question, what do you say? No, let me think. And then you have your fingers here. Let me think. Isn't it? Somehow this gesture seems to improve the alertness, the awareness. And if you are angry, what happens? Your this part here, the eyebrows, they are wrinkled together. And you look angry. So both is sitting here. And also, you cannot have alertness and anger at the same time. Often when you are angry, you say something which later on, when you become aware of it, you regret it later. That means in anger we we lose our awareness, our alertness. And we say things which we do not really mean, and later on we regret it. Right? So there it is also important to come out of that state of lack of awareness, lack of alertness again, and come back to the alertness. And then we can go one step further up to the seventh chakra. That is on the top of your head. Usually it is upside down when it is sleeping. But in the moment when the Kundalini energy is rising through all the chakras up to the head, then it opens up and then it turns around like this. And it's compared to 1,000-petaled lotus. Lotus flower with 1,000 petals. So if you are in a deep meditation in samadhi, you may often feel something happening up here. How many of you have felt that sometimes? Isn't it? So you feel some sensation up there on top of your head. That shows that in those moments you are in a state of enlightenment and the Sahasrara chakra is opening up. Then you feel this sensation here. Or you may also feel a stream of energy coming out and going higher from your head. That means the fontanella opens and you are in higher chakras. That's very good. And in that chakra, in the Sahasrara chakra, there's only one expression, and that is bliss. Bliss consciousness. There's no negative expression there. You can, you know that about small babies after they are born, they still have the fontanella open, no? These bones have not yet closed up here. It's still open. That means they still have the contact to their higher self, which is a little bit above the body. So that's why they are still more in themselves. And then later on, when it closes, then we get more like imprisoned in this body. Then we, yes, then we have to do some efforts to open it again, right? And for that we have to do the practices, Kriya, meditation.
And Ananda Ma, is it possible that happens spontaneously without meditation?
Yes, yes. It happens to people who have been yogis before and who have been meditating in other lifetimes before. They have purified already so much that sometimes they need just one moment of relaxation and happiness. They may look at a blooming tree or at a beautiful sunset or at glittering water, and that is already enough to push them up and open all the chakras and give them that experience. But for that, one should either have done meditation in past lives already or in this life. And best is both.